Hello guys and gals. I wanted to do a quick video. I've come across this with especially older games, but I've come across this quite a few times and I felt like maybe I should do a video on this so that you guys could better understand how to like properly navigate through a game's graphic settings a little bit better, especially Dragon's Dogma. Like, this is the perfect example, and I forgot about this initially when I was running through this game. I could not get the screen tearing to go away. Like, I just could not get it to go away. And there are some games like this one where if you go into the options and you have your full screen on, so like, well, I'm not going to do it because it takes forever for it to load, but you have your screen, your full screen on, and no matter what you do, you always get screen tearing. No matter what resolution, refresh rate, VSync on or off, frame rate, it doesn't matter what you have it set at, because just simply because you have the full screen on, it causes this bad screen tear. So I have the full screen off and the screen tearing goes away. And the problem that most people run into is when you have your full screen off, the window itself is kind of off center from the monitor's screen. And so you turn your full screen off, and unfortunately you're gonna have this bar no matter what you do. But all you have to do is press the Microsoft Windows button in between Control and Alt. You just click it, and there you go. It brings this up, and now you're able to reach over to this, to the actual bar itself, because in game you can't reach the bar. But you press the Microsoft Windows button, it brings up that, and now you're able to grab this and move it over wherever you want it to go. And so you can just set it up right where you want it and then let go, and it takes you immediately right back into the game again. And now you can play it without the full screen on, and you won't have screen tearing. And this is especially good for like if you're using a capture card. There's certain settings that you can set in your NVIDIA settings to take away the screen tearing if you're running a refresh rate of anything over 60. Like with me, I use the HD60S capture card, and I can't go over 60 hertz or I'll get screen tearing. But there are settings in the NVIDIA where you can clone the two monitors, because the HD60S is considered a second monitor. You put the two together and you set up certain settings to get rid of the screen tearing. But you still have older games like this and certain newer games where certain settings will cause screen tearing in the main monitor itself, in the computer. You guys get what I'm saying. And this is the way that I found to get rid of the screen tearing. Have full screen off, and it sucks that you'll have to stare at this bar at the top, but I'd rather stare at the bar than stare at the screen tearing, especially if I'm doing like a Twitch stream. I don't want any of my viewers to have to deal with the screen tearing. It's annoying. And so this is the best way to do it. And so now this is a good spot that I chose. I kind of just go like this, jump this around, and look for any screen tearing, and I don't see any at all. And it's awesome because it's like I can run the refresh rate however high I want to run it. It doesn't really matter as long as I have that full screen off. If I turn that full screen on, screen tearing no matter what I set it as. So I hope this helped you guys, and I figured I'd throw this out here because I don't know if people have run into this issue or not before. I'm sure people have, but I'm not sure if there's a tutorial out there to actually solve the issue. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say for you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, later.